guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen. So I'm here today doing a Costco haul. I love Costco. You probably already knew that. If you didn't know that, now you know it. I love Costco. I used to do grocery hauls a lot, but I haven't done them as much this year just because of everything that's been going on. And a lot of our grocery shopping has more so been things where like Dan will go out and pick up a couple of items at Aldi. We haven't stocked up in a while. And part of that is also because before, like when we were doing it, I was doing a lot more freezer cooking. But a lot of this year, especially Logan's first 8 months of his life, has been us eating the freezer cooking or just making other food. But now we have gotten to the point where we've eaten through all of the freezer cooking that we did. It actually took us way longer than I thought. If you missed that, last year in preparation for Logan's arrival, we filmed a bunch of freezer cooking videos. Well, 2 freezer cooking videos, but like with a bunch of recipes. And so now we're getting ready to do it again, but not just for ourselves. Dan's parents are actually coming to town in a couple of weeks for the first time since Logan was born. And something that I figured out that's kind of been a pet peeve of mine recently in life is when people visit, you know, now that I'm a new mom, and I am expected to cook, quote unquote. Now, everybody that comes and visits, anybody that just comes over and hangs, nobody actually expects me to cook, but there is this weird feeling where it's like it might be mealtime and I feel like everyone's looking at me and I'm like, I don't want to cook. So in preparation for his parents, we actually have like a full menu of items we want to cook and have in the freezer. And so we might make something else, deviate from that, or order out or something, but we want to have all the food ready to go so that they can pick and the pressure is off of me, because my days are already very full just doing like house stuff and pumping. Like pumping is a full-time job, literally. So that was a long spiel, but I just felt like I wanted to intro that because I used to do hauls, like grocery hauls regularly, and I haven't done one of these in a while. So I'm pretty excited to be sharing what we got. I'll talk you through a little bit of what I got and why, maybe some of the things that we're planning on making. We'll see how this goes. But with all of that being said, I'm gonna start right here with these Simple Mills almond flour crackers and the fine ground sea salt flavor. So the reason that I got these is because I mentioned in some previous videos, I'm currently on, like I'm testing out an elimination diet with my doctor. And one of the things that he has me cutting right now is gluten, which we all know that I'm literally the carb queen. I am crying tears over not having sourdough, but sourdough doesn't taste as good as feeling good would feel if that was causing me a problem. So I'm willing to experiment with anything and see how it goes. And you know, I actually want to make some crackers at home. I have gluten-free flour. I've been looking at recipes, but when you're transitioning diets and you're trying something new, I think it's really good to have like transitional items or things that are easy, because it's already a whole mental shift to change your dietary patterns. So in order to just get in food and have things that are compliant with the rules that I'm trying to follow, eliminating the things I'm trying to eliminate with is a good thing, or eliminate. So Simple Mills, they're great because all of the products that they make, the ingredients are very simple. So they listed all the ingredients right here on the side, and they have, it's a nut and seed flour blend. Oh my gosh, guys, I feel so stupid. I can't believe this is happening live on camera. Wow. The first ingredient is almonds, sunflower seeds, and flax seeds. And I just realized I'm supposed to be cutting almonds. So these are going back. Okay, if I was allowed to eat it though, listen to how clean these ingredients are. Almonds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, tapioca starch, cassava flour, organic sunflower, sea salt, organic onion, organic garlic, and rosemary extract. So super clean, probably tasty, because the other things that I've tried from Simple Mills have been very tasty. But I can't believe I just discovered that on camera while filming. So that's depressing. I'm gonna try not to think about that. Next item, I got some bananas. I actually do like eating bananas fresh occasionally. I've liked them fresh more the older I've gotten, but what tends to happen is I don't eat through them fast enough, and so I pretty much always end up freezing a lot of my bananas. You guys know I love bananas as a base in my smoothie. They're a great thickener and creamy addition, kind of gives that dairy feeling to any smoothie that you're making. So yeah, banana. Next up, I know Dan grabbed these because he's a huge kiwi fan. These are golden kiwis. If you've never tried golden kiwis, I highly recommend them. They taste amazing. They're supposedly 3 times the vitamin C of an orange. Guys, I'm not even allowed to eat oranges anymore right now. But can we talk about that too? I'm obsessed with oranges, and that's one of the things that he wants me to temporarily eliminate. And avocados. It's very sad times. And dairy. Whoa, there's a lot of things. I'll be keeping you guys posted. I actually just got a new cookbook in the mail, Kristen Cavallari's new cookbook, where all the recipes are gluten-free and dairy-free. So I'm really interested to see what she shares, because I feel like her first cookbook, I really liked the recipes, or the stuff that she was suggesting, which I guess is the recipe, the same thing. I didn't make all of them, so I can't say I liked all the recipes. I haven't made hardly any of them, but I've gotten a lot of inspiration from a lot of her recipes. I'm blabbering, point being golden kiwis, just like you can see in the picture. On the inside, they're golden. They're not green, and they're really delicious, and Dan loves kiwis. So speaking of Dan, we also picked up this Thai Kitchen organic coconut milk. That was a Dan thing as well. I have seen a couple recipes though lately in my pursuit of cutting dairy that call for coconut milk. So I'm glad that we have that, and I'm glad that it's organic. Something that's not organic are these tomatoes that we picked up. I'm planning on making a big batch of roasted tomato garlic soup. I made this last year when I did all my freezer meals. It was delicious. Actually, when I thawed the soup, I mean, most food, when I thaw it, I add something to it. And when I thawed that soup, I was adding in chopped up asparagus, and it like made it so amazing. But it's a super simple soup recipe, and that's kind of my plan for the tomatoes. Speaking of soups, I picked up this dried gourmet mix of mushrooms because I decided that I just wanted some dried mushrooms on hand. I like having lots of food items in my pantry that will last a long time for so many reasons. Whether we go through a period of time where we want to save more money and we don't want to go grocery shopping, whether we go through a period of time like we've all went through this year where we weren't wanting to leave our house or able to leave our house, or if there were shortages of things, I like having dried food in my pantry and my cupboards. And mushrooms are one thing that I've been wanting to get a hold of, and I hadn't. And I actually tried to order them online recently, shiitake mushrooms more specifically, which this does not have that in them or in the mix. But they were completely sold out. And so I was just excited to get some mushrooms on hand. I think the dried mushrooms are good to have for soups, stir fries, whatever. It's nice that they'll last for so long, till the end of December, 12/31/2022. So we got a while. I watched a documentary with Dan recently called, I think it's called like Fantastic Fungi. It's a little out there, but I like out there stuff. And it was all about mushrooms and like the magic of mushrooms. And I was like, I was already in on mushrooms, now I'm really in. So this mushroom blend consists of yellow boletus, I don't know what that is, portobello, oyster mushrooms, and porcini mushrooms. And they're all natural, vegan, and gluten-free. So cool. If you hear Logan screaming in the background, he's upstairs playing with Dan. So speaking of backup things, I got another bottle of this. Oops, I thought I got it organic. I did not. My bad. But this is Italian extra virgin olive oil. I like having lots of oils in my pantry as a backup for all of the reasons I mentioned before. I also picked up another jar of these sun-dried tomatoes. So last time I bought these, you guys probably saw me buy these in the beginning of the year. I divvied up all of the tomatoes into ice cube trays, and I froze them and then popped them out of the ice cubes and put them in a Ziploc baggie. It worked amazingly. I actually have like 2 more ice cubes-ish, maybe a few more than that. Sorry, burping, not cute. But I have a few more ice cube trays, but I'm definitely running low, and I love having them. They last so much longer in the freezer and they thaw beautifully, but they're great for pastas, pizza. My favorite way to use the sun-dried tomatoes is to make sun-dried tomato hummus. So I like taking the sun-dried tomatoes. I think I've shown this recipe before. If not, I'm probably gonna make like an individual video out of it. If you guys didn't notice, I uploaded my infamous chocolate chip cookie recipe, and I am planning on starting to upload more individual videos like that with things from my day in my life videos that you guys like specifically ask for, because I've realized I've wanted to go back and reference things in my videos and I can't because I don't know where they are. So I'm gonna start plucking out individual things, and this is one of the ones I'm debating. This sun-dried tomato hummus is amazing. I use white beans like cannellini or Great Northern beans, and you know, it's garlic and olive oil, salt. Honestly, I don't even remember. That might be it. Lemon juice, maybe tahini too. This is why I gotta make the video. But it's so good, and yeah, it works well being frozen. So the next thing that I picked up were Brussels sprouts. Ooh, my favorite way to eat Brussels sprouts. Well, I have two ways that I really like eating them. I like either slowly grilling them, I guess you would say, on the pan, like cutting them in half and flipping them over each one at a time, and then adding garlic at the end and maybe balsamic and salt. The other way I like doing it is I like roasting them in the oven and then throwing in onions kind of near the end, because these take a lot longer to roast than onions. Taking them out and then adding this special dressing I make, which is basically just like Dijon mustard, balsamic, honey, garlic, salt, pepper. It's really good. So I also got a tray of organic blueberries. Previously, my favorite way to eat blueberries were on top of whole milk Greek yogurt, the blueberries with manuka honey, hemp seeds on top. So good. I'll probably just be eating them plain though, because I can't do dairy right now. So I'm actually technically not supposed to do honey right now either. It's such a long list, guys. I've actually done a lot longer, but it's fine. We're experimenting. We're trying to get to the bottom of some things. So, veggies. I also picked up asparagus. My favorite way to make asparagus lately has been on a pan with olive oil and just letting it toss and cook and kind of stir fry or grill or whatever that way. And then at the end, I like adding in garlic so that the garlic doesn't get burnt, just slightly cooked, and lemon juice, salt, and pepper. So basic, literally so good. I also got a big bag of lemons because we ran out of lemons for the first time in, I don't even know how long. I keep so many lemons on hand. But we're out of lemons, so that was good. We used it all up. I love lemons on everything, on my rest in peace avocado toast. In all my pasta dishes, I love lemon in my, oh my gosh, we made crock pot chili the other day. Lemon when I dish my chili and then squeeze it on top, so good. And of course, lemon in soup, like in chicken noodle soup, veggie soup, just lemon all day, every day. If you want to be really healthy, you can start your day off with a big glass of water and some lemon inside. So I ended up getting 2 boxes of mushrooms because I love mushrooms. And because I'm planning on doing a bunch of freezer cooking next week, one of the things that I'm planning on cooking is lasagna, a couple different kinds, and I think I literally want lasagna in mushrooms in all of the lasagna. I also got a lot of bell peppers because I am planning on making Cajun chicken pasta sauce, and I like lots of veggies in our Cajun sauce. Now, we're gonna do that recipe a little differently this time because it calls for heavy cream. And so instead of heavy cream, hold please, I am going to do like a cashew cream sauce. Now, when everybody else dishes their pasta, most likely they will add cheese on top, right? To give it more of a cheesy, melty consistency. But I just want a little bit of like, just something, a thickener, creamy flavor. So we're gonna soak cashews, blend them up. I don't fully remember. My mom has done this a bunch in recipes and I really haven't, so I'm gonna talk to her beforehand, but that's kind of the plan, is to do like a cashew cream type of sauce in the Cajun pasta sauce. Does that make sense? Yes. So speaking of cheese, we also got a block of Parmesan cheese. Weird, but a lot of Parmesan that is on the market is apparently fake Parmesan. Weirdly enough, COSTCO, their specific brand, is authentic, real Parmesan. Now, I don't remember what that even really means. So go ahead and Google that. But it's got the little stamp on it that says like guaranteed authenticity, certified by control body, protected designation of origin. I don't remember. I just know that this is legit Parmesan and it's so good. So we picked that up for them, for his parents, for him. And then I got a bag of raw Brazil nuts. I want to start eating Brazil nuts again because I know that, and it says right here, there's magnesium and zinc in here. And I've heard that one Brazil nut a day, which I'll probably be having more than that, is like enough selenium, magnesium, and zinc, like, I don't even know, for your day. I don't really remember the statistics. I just know that, or the numbers, I just know that Brazil nuts can be good for you. And since I've cut so many things temporarily, I saw them, wanted them, and I got them. So there's that. I also picked up a big bag of yellow squash and zucchini. I'll be using that when we make our lasagna as well. We also got some celery because I'm going to use this when I'm definitely going to make a big like crock pot of chili. This time I'm gonna make a chipotle chili though. It's gonna be really good. But we didn't have celery last time and I wished that we did. So I got the celery for that. I'm also gonna use the celery in our chicken soup, and there was something else, maybe like a veggie soup. I can't really remember, but I got celery. It's kind of the gist. Dan picked up this Kevin's Natural Foods Paleo Korean barbecue style chicken. So he picked that up for himself. I got a big container of cherry tomatoes. I have been craving homemade pico de gallo, and every day I think, is today the day I'm gonna do it? And then I haven't. So hopefully soon. I also got a big bag of sweet Vidalia onions because I go through onions like a crazy person, and I really love sweet onions. Even like, I just got a whiff of that putting that bag down. If you've never tried sweet onions, I highly recommend them. I love them for everything, for grilling, in my guacamole. So sad, not now, but pico de gallo, soups, sweet onions are amazing. I also got a couple of heads of butter leaf lettuce because I've just been craving some good old-fashioned salads lately. I also got a bag of organic gala apples. I really like apples. I've actually been wanting to make applesauce lately. I don't think I'm going to do that with those, although maybe. But yeah, I like apples with nut butter. I like apples by themselves. I actually recently made Logan some baby food, if you saw my baby food video, and I pureed up apples and almond butter, and he really likes it. That's actually what he just had for lunch. So, yeah. Now, another fruit, Dan picked up some strawberries, not organic, so sad times, but holy Toledo, they smell amazing. I also got a couple cucumbers because I am craving a cucumber onion vinegar salad. So I'm pretty sure that's what I'm gonna end up making of these cucumbers. Dan loves cucumber vinegar salad as well, so I'll probably make us a big batch and we'll go to town on that. And have you guys ever tried apple pears? I think they're also called Asian pears, and they're literally a hybrid of pears and apples. And they're crunchy and so juicy and sweet. And I find that Costco, even though these don't look the best, like they've got weird coloring to them, they feel good. And I find that Costco, like not all places do a great job at picking their Asian pears. Like I've gotten some from other places, and when I try them, I'm like, this is kind of like squishy, not that delicious. Theirs are amazing. And then last but not least, people, I'm sad that I had to get this, but I got a bag of sweet potatoes. The reason I say I'm sad is because we did not get as big of a harvest of sweet potatoes in our garden this year as last year. You guys probably saw in one of my recent day in my lives, I actually already ate and cooked all of our sweet potatoes. So I wish we had a lot more, but I'm so happy for what we got. And I wanted to pick up some more sweet potatoes just because, like I mentioned, since I'm cutting gluten for the time being, it just is making food choices a little more interesting. So I wanted some sweet potatoes on hand. But yeah, that is it, guys. That's a ton. As we were leaving Costco, the guy was like, oh, I see you went out for just the bare necessities. And I was like, yeah. So be on the lookout for more freezer cooking videos because that's literally like my main goal next week is to get a ton of freezer cooking done for Dan's parents coming to town and also for our own use because honestly, once you get into a rhythm of freezer cooking, at least for us, it like changes your life. It's so nice to like start the day and be like, what do we want for dinner tonight? And just go to the freezer and pull it out and it thaws. It's amazing. So be on the lookout for that. Give this video a thumbs up, please, if you did like it. It lets me know, like always, what you guys like seeing. And it also supports my channel, which I really appreciate. And on that note, don't forget to check the info box for today's semi-secret giveaway, but not secret because I'm telling you about it right now. And on that note, I hope you guys have a nice rest of the day. If your day hasn't been nice, I hope it gets better. And in general, guys, just keep swimming. I know I say that at the end of my videos a lot, but things have been crazy, and I'm sending you guys a hug as I hit my groceries awkwardly through the computer, your phone, whatever, and I will hopefully see you guys back here soon with another new video. Mwah. Bye, guys.